Princess or Angel by Orphan Account. This work is 1,194 words, and the first one I am recording of the 25 fics for Christmas, and gonna upload them all on Christmas, and I'm recording this on the 14th, so that gives me 11 days to record 25 videos and do the pictures and everything, and this is going to be so much fun. So wish me luck. I'm writing 3 fics too, which is going to be so much fun. I haven't done a Miraculous Ladybug fic yet, so this is going to be the first one. So ignore the terrible voices that are bound to happen. Okay, here we go. Princess or Angel by Orphan Account. You don't have to, Shat, Marinette quickly insisted, watching as her kitty shook his head with determination filling his piercing eyes. You deserve it. You're too good for this world and me, so you deserve it. Or Christmas fluffiness. Marinette shivered as the cold air nipped at the exposed skin on her face. She tugged her onesie hoodie up more and breathed out, adoring the starlit Christmas sky as she leaned down on her snow-coated railing. She'd had a wonderful Christmas. Her mother and father brought her new fabrics and new sewing supplies for the holidays, and they had spent the whole day telling jokes and mucking around within the bakery to the point it radiated with nothing but warmth and love. Smiling to herself, Marinette glanced back over to her bedroom, staring at her sleeping Kwame, who wore a Chat Noir-themed beanie and mittens Marinette had managed to make for Tiki, who had been having trouble coping with the cold like herself. Enjoying Christmas, Princess? A familiar, smooth voice queried, causing Marinette to jump and look at the source of the voice. Chat Noir peered at her cheekily through his messy blonde hair. However, his eyes didn't look as bright as usual, and his grin wasn't quite real. Yeah, are you? She asked, not too sure on whether or not she should ask such a question. After all, it could reveal his identity. Leaping down from the railing he had managed to balance himself on, Chat moved to stand next to Marinette, brushing his elbow against hers, and gaze at the stars. Far from it, he weakly croaked out. But now that I'm here with you, I'm sure that'll change. Chat quickly perked himself up and looked towards Marinette, who had been studying him. You know, Chat, I'm sure I can change that. Follow me. Marinette replied. She gently took one of Chat's leather-cladded hand in her own and tugged the confused hero into her room. Once inside, Marinette quickly flicked her blanket corner over Tiki with her free hand and maneuvered Chat so he was sitting at the opposite end from Tiki. I actually made you a gift, kitty, Marinette stated, letting go of Chat's hand, looking around her room for where she had stashed it. Princess, you shouldn't have. Spotting the said present, Marinette plucked it from her computer chair and moved to sit beside Chat. He looked at her in nothing but awe, Chat's heart filled with nothing but warmth. His princess had made him a present, the hero she barely knew or spoke to. You're the sweetest girl I know, Chat voiced his opinion, seeing Marinette in a new light. I hope your present is perfect for you, Marinette replied, cringing inwardly at her puns, but she had to do it. The boy before her looked so lost and so touched, and Marinette needed to cheer him up, bring his god-awful puns out, handing him his present. Marinette watched the genuine smile grace his face. A sentence full of cat puns and a present made by you all in one day? Shouldn't you be on top of the tree, Angel? Rolling her eyes playfully at Chat's response, Marinette was happy to see he had perked up and spoke his first pun of the night. "Open it," she whispered, nudging said boy. Swallowing, Chat carefully tore the wrapping paper away from his present. "Now we match," Marinette piped up. Only then did Chat Noir notice she was wearing a black Chat Noir-themed hoodie with ears perched on the hood and a bright bell underneath her neck, and accompanied with a tail looking similar to his. Chat grinned to himself, staring at the ladybug-themed onesie he gripped his hands. His heart was almost bursting with so much love and adoration, and it was perfect for him and Winter. "I knew that you were a huge fan of her, so I thought I'd make you one too, for Christmas," Marinette explained, watching the latter's facial expressions. "Did he hate it?" "Thank you, princess," Chat uttered out, swiping at a lone tear that threatened to fall. He clutched the hoodie to his chest before folding it and tucking it in his belt beneath his baton. Chat turned to Marinette. "I don't have a gift for you, princess, but I promise next time I see you, I am going to spoil you like the princess you are." "You don't have to, Chat," Marinette quickly insisted, watching as her kitty shook his head with determination filling his piercing eyes. "You deserve it. You're too good for this world and me, so you deserve it." Trying not to awe at the boy and his sweet antics, Marinette had to remember this was her partner and not Ladybug. And she couldn't let herself fall too hard for him, as he wanted Ladybug only. After a brief moment of comfortable silence, Chat solemnly looked at his hands. He should be getting home. It was almost 12 a.m. Sighing at that, he stood up from his seat and spoke. "I should get going, princess. I can't stay here forever." Rolling her eyes at him once again, Marinette decided she didn't want to see her partner go. She wrung her hands nervously, but she needed to ask. She didn't want Chat having to be alone for the rest of Christmas. "Do you want to stay a bit longer? I don't mind. Besides, I was planning to watch a Christmas movie before." Chewing his lip, Chat considered it. His father was away for business. Natalie had been relieved for the day to join her family, and he could always sneak away early in the morning. Besides, his princess, who had just given him something so unique and so pure, had asked for him to stay, meaning she wanted him to. At least it made sense if she did. "Sure." Nodding at Chat's answer, Chat watched as the girl in her oversized onesie sprung to her feet and moved into action, making a nest out of nothing but pillows. She quickly scooped Tiki from underneath the blanket without Chat noticing and slipped the said Kwame away into her sock drawer before grabbing her laptop and pulling it up on the bed. Marinette snuggled into her nest. She motioned to Chat, who was still standing awkwardly, obliging the catboy moved to lay beside Marinette, surrounded by her many pillows and the said girl's sweet scent. "What are we watching?" "The Nightmare Before Christmas." "Isn't that a Halloween movie?" Chat asked, raising a perfect eyebrow at Marinette, who in return scowled as if he'd insulted her entire family. "It's a Christmas movie. Don't even try to say otherwise." "Halloween." "I will kick you out," Marinette threatened, crossing her arms with a pout, which Chat found incredibly cute. How could this girl be so adorable? Okay, I will pretend I totally agree for Meow. "I regret everything right now," Marinette announced in the earning a snicker from Shot. Settling in their places, Marinette played the whole movie watching intently. Before it finished, though, the two fell asleep entangled together and both sleeping peacefully, with Marinette resting her head on the boy's chest and Shat encasing her within his arms. The both of them never slept so well before. They both fit perfectly together in each other's arms. That one was cute. I love MARICHAT. MARICHAT is my favorite. Oh, I I think it's I'm not gonna get into that argument. Um Sorry, I'm adding this to my done Christmas fix pile. And then adding it to my fic list that I've done because I have to keep everything together, else I forget which ones I've done and I may redo them all. And we don't want that. We really don't, unless I decide to randomly, oh, I guess I'll do this one now. Ha 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 ha. I have so many in works. Oh, I need to go through those. Ooh, here's a Christmas one. Maybe I can do. Unless I think I had a plan for this one though. Hold up. Ah, oh no. Okay, I'll be back with the next one soon.